Hello and welcome here to Talk AFCB, and welcome to probably my final video of the day. I think I've got 4 up already. Now, what I'm going to do is, I always, when a bad result happens like this, and unfortunately it's been happening more and more lately, I always like to finish on a positive note, because there's so much negativity around social media and everything else. There is so much negativity. We need to look at the positives. Going forward, it's no good lying on the negatives and just being a bit despondent. You've got to look at the positives, move on, and make sure we learn from our mistakes. Now, there was bad things today. I'm not denying that. There was some bad performances out there with some bad mistakes, and there was some bad team selections. But there are positives, because now it's quite a while after the game. This always seems to happen with me. I'm pretty harsh in my first few videos. Then by the end of it, I've had to look at everything. I've analysed it a little bit more in a little bit more detail. And you can actually see that today, there's a lot more to be positive about. For instance, if I take you back to the Malaga match, that was probably the worst 90 minutes of football I have seen in years, because number one, we didn't have a single shot on target. And number two, if we'd have played for weeks, I don't think we'd have scored. Today, you can't say that. We had many shots on target. The goalkeeper of Celta Vigo had an unbelievable match. And quite frankly, we are in the positions to score the goals. We created the chances. There was absolutely nothing wrong with our play in the final third, except the fact we could not put the ball in the net. Now, that is something to be positive about, because on another day, and a match like that will probably not happen again for at least another year, because you only get a game like that once in a blue moon, because everything we tried to hit today to go in, either the goalkeeper saved, or the post kept us out, or we were an inch or two out in the delivery. It was so close. It was such small margins, and we were really unlucky. There were some bad things, yes, as I say, and there's some things that the team need to improve on, but that wasn't why we lost the game today. We lost the game because, quite frankly, it wouldn't go in for us, and that was the case. The chances were there, it just would not fall, and it would not go into the back of the net. So in that respect, we can take a positive. We got into positions, we played well in the final third, we played the right passes, the players are in the right positions, everything was structured well in the front three, except putting the ball in the back of the net. Now, I'm sure those players will be in training tomorrow, working on their shooting, working on their finishing, and just generally wondering how we didn't actually win that game 4 or 5-1 today, because, quite frankly, it was poor to concede the goal, but we really should have won it comfortably, and Celta Vigo can count themselves lucky that we couldn't get past them and couldn't score that vital goal. So in that respect, guys, let's be positive. It's one game where we've lost on the back of Real Madrid. That was disappointing, Real Madrid, but this one, there are good things. We can look at some things. Luis Enrique has been slated by the press. He's been slated on Twitter. Some people are saying that he should be sacked. Absolute rubbish. You have to keep a manager going. You've got to give him time to give him new ideas, and you've got to say, this is a squad that needs rebuilding. It's a team that's still trying to find its best 11. Luis Enrique isn't quite sure of his best 11, and it's a team that's still working to improve and still working on new strategies. Luis Suarez played just his second game today. We're still playing with Lionel Messi in his new position. We're still playing with a different system. It all takes time. It's not going to work immediately. Real Madrid had a bad patch early on this season. Last season they finished third. They won the Champions League. Atletico Madrid were top only after the final second half of the season. So things aren't over 10 games in. We've got 28 matches left of this La Liga season. It's a very long season. We've got the Copa del Rey to come. We've got the Champions League to come. There's lots of games left in this season, and there's lots of time to put it right. But obviously, Luis Enrique will be going in here disappointed today, and so will the players. But the most important thing is that they come out on Wednesday night against Ajax and produce a very good performance in Amsterdam. That's necessary, that's needed. We need to win that game, and we need to show the fans that things are getting better and not worse, because at the moment there's a lot of negativity around. As I say, we need to try and stay positive. We need to look at the good things. We need to remember that we have the players in place. We just need the system to fit around it now. We just need the confidence to return, and quite frankly, we just need a bit of luck. So let's stay positive, guys. I've said a few harsh things tonight, as I'm sure everyone has. Let's forget about it now. A win is a win, a loss is a loss. Let's go on to the next game now. Let's forget about it and let's move on. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave your positive opinions below. We've all had our negative thoughts. Let's all put them to one side now and get some positive thoughts down below of what we can do in the next game going forward and trying to improve. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very soon in the next video coming up very soon. Visca el Barça. Barça! Barça!